Well, that is just a taste of what you can expect at the Maya and the Magic Ring. It's the current production at Lyric Opera KC, and you have several ticketed and free opportunities to go see it through April 12th. Joining me this morning are Nedra Dixon and Neil Long, Director in Training. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having us. Doing well. Thank you.
Good. Well, I guess we'll jump right into it. I mean, talk to us a little bit about Lyric Opera KC, the different types of productions that you guys provide, and specifically Maya and the Magic Ring. What's that about?
Sure. So Lyric Opera of Kansas City is one of the world's premier regional opera companies. We've been in existence for over 60 years, and we do a lot of opera in Kansas City.
Yeah.
We do 4 performances a year at the Kaufman Center, but we also have robust programs of education and community engagement. And Maya and the Magic Ring is an example of what we are doing to ensure an engaged and passionate arts audience for the future.
Yeah, I mean, what's the storyline of Maya and the Magic Ring?
Well, there's a little 9-year-old girl who is spending the weekend with her grandmother.
Okay.
And she thinks it's going to be quite a boring time with no friends, nobody to play with, and having to do homework and also keep a kitty litter box clean. She thinks, this is not for me, but she finds a trunk that she's never been through in the living room, and she decides to explore. And lo and behold, when she opens that lid, there's magic in a jewelry box. And she finds a beautiful, ginormous ruby ring, and as she's dusting it, well, magical powers take over, and a genie enters her life and grants her 3 wishes. So, oh my, how can you not take advantage of that? And her wishes are that her cat could talk, or her stick horse unicorn will be a wonderful hero for coming into her life. And of course, the genie warns her, be careful what you wish for. And
so there's a little bit of a lesson there too.
Yes. So you can imagine with that warning on board that things don't quite go as she thought they might in her dreams, with a talking cat and a prancing unicorn come to life.
Well, sounds very interesting. And, you know, honestly, that's one of my favorite things about performing arts is the storytelling, the narrative of it all. What do you hope the audience members who come and watch this production kind of take away from this? What's the message, the deeper message behind all of the razzle-dazzle of the production?
Well, Maya in the story is staying with her grandmother. So it's a story of intergenerational love. And the message, be careful what you wish for, is certainly an important one. And then on a philosophical level, we hope that audiences are introduced to opera and continue engaging with the art form. Yeah. Opera is musical storytelling. It combines visual art, drama, and music to tell a story. And we want people to give it a try.
Yeah, you mentioned that this is for an intergenerational audience. Yes. That was written in your press release. You're also doing community tours for this production as well. That feels very intentional to me. Talk to me about why you're doing that.
It is very intentional. So we are presenting Maya and the Magic Ring in community spaces where families gather. Libraries, houses of worship, art centers, throughout the metro, so that families can come to places that are familiar and experience a wonderful afternoon or evening of musical storytelling.
And you guys are launching a community tour too. What types of conversations are you hoping happens there?
Well, a curiosity about the arts, I think, in general. I love the fact that doing live production is still absolutely necessary, at least I consider it necessary, because we get trapped behind technology and screens, and we disconnect from one another in a human sense. And in live theater or live opera, live performance on stage, the performers are giving you a depiction of the human condition. And an audience, a listening audience, be it adults or children, can relate to this. Their disbelief is suspended for a few hours, and they can live in this story that's unfolding before them and connect on a human level. And I think as a society, we cannot afford to lose human connection. And it's a apparent and accessible
Yes.
when you are in a live performance venue.
And it's needed now more than ever.
Oh,
I
my
agree with you
goodness.
there.
Yes.
You know, before this interview, you shared with me your time in New York and
Yeah.
how Kansas City is now comparable to a city like New York City,
Yeah.
especially when we talk about the arts in Kansas City, the performing arts scene here. Talk to us about that. A world premiere production right here in Kansas City, that puts us on the map. The fact that we're here, just talk to us about the value of that.
Sure. So Maya and the Magic Ring is composed by Lori Laitman, and the librettist, the person who writes the words, is Dana Gioia, and both are really esteemed figures in the arts. And this is actually the third world premiere production that we have launched in the last 3 years. All of these pieces have been created intentionally for family audiences. And one of the reasons that we commission these new works is because a lot of people have a misconception that opera is a museum art form. It's over 400 years old, but opera is alive today. There are new operas being written to relate to contemporary audiences.
That's wonderful. Well, to the people who are sitting in their living rooms this morning listening to this conversation, what is your last message to them? Kind of convincing them to come out and check this out.
Check out the website for Lyric Opera to make reservations for tickets and come. And what are the dates, Neil?
Oh, we have 8 performances, 2 this weekend, Saturday and Sunday at the Midwest Trust Center.
Yeah.
And then we'll be in Lawrence, Liberty, Independence, Kansas City, Kansas, and I'm sure there's one more I'm forgetting, but kcopera.org has the full schedule.
And some of them are free, is
That
what
is
I
right.
hear.
Yes.
There's literally no reason for you guys to not come out and check this out. Neil, Nedra, thank you so much for being here with us this morning. You guys, you heard them. Performances will run through April 12th. For a full list of when and where, head to kcopera.org.